Hi folks, welcome to what could be a very interesting episode of my Journey series. Today we will be moving updates, but as I kind of hinted at last episode, we're not just moving updates, we're moving to effectively a new, well not a new game, but a new means of playing the game. This is the beta 1.8 update. And to date it is one of the biggest, one of the most controversial updates ever. Like, you thought 1.9 was controversial, you thought 1.9 was game changing, it is nothing compared to beta 1.8. Now, there aren't that many blocks in here compared with some of the full release updates, but if you remember, this was released September of 2011, and this is probably the biggest update that had ever been seen. And it changed the game drastically in many ways, and we're going to be exploring that, and it's a good thing because we can almost experience that change, having spent 159 episodes in what I would consider old Minecraft, to now being in the place where we can move to the new update and experience the versions that took us closer to what we know today. So as you can see here, we've got a bunch of blocks, but this, as I said, doesn't tell the whole story. It just shows us the blocks. It doesn't show us the stuff behind the blocks, if that makes sense. But anyway, without further ado, let's head into the new version. And yeah, things might look different. So here we are on the beta 1.8 title screen, or the beta 1.8.1 title screen. As you will notice, it's got the happy birthday notch sign at the top there. And obviously, the biggest change is that there's now the animation that was in the game up until 1.12, I believe. The animation of the blurred out terrain floating in the background. So yeah, welcome to the adventure update. Still 1st of June, so Notch's birthday. There's one or two things we need to change, so let's put that up a bit more. Video settings, as you can see, we've got the brightness setting now. That was added. I think everything else is pretty much the same. Now I always play that at bright. So let's play with it on moody for now, and then we'll transition to it at night. The FOV thing has also been added, the FOV changer. Although you can only go from normal to Quake Pro, which these days you can go down to 30, I believe. Controls, any new controls? Tab to see a list of players, that's cool. Didn't know that was added. Everything else looks like it's pretty much the same. Right, okay, so it's time to enter our world. So, things will be different. Okay, well, some sheep have ended up outside the thing. That's less than helpful. So as you can see, the first thing you'll notice is, actually, yeah, the lighting looks very different, doesn't it? Let's not mess about with the... oh look, a pig got out. Right, so first thing we want to do is look in here. As you can see, pork chops, they stack now. Food stacks, because obviously we've got the hunger meter. Oh look, the chests are different too, I forgot about that. Cool. Unfortunately they're all dark. Can you fix that just by doing that? Oh, look at that, you just need to place a block next to it. Oh dude, that's awesome. Let's sort all these out. Yeah, so I was watching old videos of 1.8 and I was, or beta 1.8, and I was figuring out what was, trying to figure out things I'd forgotten or things that I didn't know or learned some new things kind of thing. And the chests was one thing that I'd forgotten. The lighting is very different. Like, I did not appreciate... Oh look, that one updated on its own. That is cool. Anyway... So we're going to do something pretty unique this episode, and for the coming episodes, we are going to run away, right? I know that may sound a wee bit weird and all that. Hey, first rotten flesh. Yeah, we're going to run away. Now, there's a very good reason as to why we're going to be running away. That looks awful now, doesn't it? That looks awful. We're going to be running away because of Endermen. Now, if you're not aware, Endermen are an absolute nightmare on this. Is it just me or has the fog distance increased? Or decreased? Yeah, so Endermen are a big nightmare. And they destroy more blocks in this version than they do in the modern versions. So, here we go. Oh, look, my sword is blocking, like, but it stays blocked. That's cool. Right. Can we just jump in there? I don't really want to jump in there, so we'll do it the proper way and we'll just dig down. So this is the whole reason I built this thing, was so I could get loads and loads of meat. Now the unfortunate thing is we're going to end up with a lot of minecarts as well. We're going to have to just store stuff in a chest, I reckon. Whoa, look at all this. How far down do we have to go? We're at Y8. Check it out. Oh look, there's loads here. Oh man, look at all this food. Oh, be jealous, folks. No, I'm kidding. Don't be jealous. Anyway, moving on. Let's put down some chests there. And we're just gonna... Okay, we'll put minecarts in as well, I guess. Check this out. Jings, the chest is going to be full. Mainly full of minecarts. Oh, look! That minecart's ended up in... Oh. Oh, some got stuck up there as well. What? Yeah, so... We managed to get loads and loads of food, which is good. We're running on a short time schedule here because we need to be out of here by sunset, because Endermen can move, well, they can move logs, they can move planks, they can probably move just about every single block on my builds, so I don't want them doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just chuck the gunpowder there. We're going to take with us 4 stacks of food, and we're going to run. So unfortunately there's no time to go through all the updates in our world here, because we're trying to run away. But we'll do it another time. We'll do it in a future version. You might wonder where we're going to run away to. Well, the answer is we're going to be going to 1.8 terrain. Because 1.8 terrain, believe it or not, is very unique. Sorry, I'm just very distracted. That'll still be working. Nothing much with mobs has changed. We're gonna first hunger bar down. I can't eat. Oh, it doesn't have a sound. That's why. I ate there. Anyway, right. So do we have everything? I think I've got everything I wanted. So we should just head off. So goodbye base. It feels like I'm going on holiday here. Goodbye base. We'll see if the animals are still around when I get back. They should be. I don't care about the ones that are outside, but the ones that are here should be safe. Goodbye animals, goodbye home. Did I remember to lock up? Did I remember my keys? Let's go. Yeah, the fog distance has definitely changed. And the lighting has definitely changed. So, what was added to beta 1.8? Well, I've already shown you a few things. Oh, actually, we'll just take the chests. They might be useful. I've already shown you a few things. For example, the new chests. We've got the rotten flesh was added for zombies to drop. They no longer drop feathers. Animals no longer despawn, although I didn't really show that. You just kind of saw the animals standing there. In terms of the blocks, I showed you them already. I showed you the stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, all the stone brick variants, melons, iron bars, pumpkins now grow, and I showed you the pumpkin seeds and everything. So that was pretty cool, but there was a lot more. It was the adventure update, with the focus obviously being on adventuring. Let's just. Oh, look, there we go. I didn't realise that the border was going to be so close, but that is the terrain border between our old world and our new world. That monstrosity. Oh, it's a wee bit depressing, but there you go. That is where the old terrain stops and the new terrain begins. To be honest, I had it planned out, I'll be honest. I didn't go this way much because I didn't want the terrain to be too far away. And as you can see, one of the first things we can behold is the old swamp terrain. Now, I've played this update once before. I remember trying it out back in... It was during the days of the old new launcher, if that makes sense. Or the old... You know, the launcher that came out in 1.6, because when that happened, you could downgrade more easily. And, oh, it's the smallest swamp ever. I presume it would have taken up space here. But yeah, these are the old swamp colours, which is pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, the I've played in this only for a period of time when that launcher came out. I know Warrior 3456 had a series in beta 1.8, so obviously I saw much of the update through the eyes of his LP. And then obviously I watched all of Etho's videos in this update, and I know other people had series, but as you can see, it's looking more like the modern versions. The hill biomes, the extreme hills biomes, obviously look more like the ones from pre 1.7, so like 1.6, 1.5. The plains biomes look similar to today. We got rivers. Rivers are something that we never had previously. There's the chunk borders over there, the version borders. There's a lot of extreme hills here, which is neat. So yeah, let's just explore. Let's take some time to explore. I do have a target, which not sure I'll say what it is yet. But this, I might be recording 2 episodes at once here, basically, because we're just going to be running about, doing a bit of exploring, checking out the new terrain, and seeing if we can find anything of interest. So yeah, beta 1.8, it was controversial. It changed the game a lot. People commented that it was almost a different game. It does feel like a different game. I've not even touched on sprinting yet, and already we've gone through so many changes. So I think what I'll do is I'll just scroll down the wiki, list off all the changes. You saw the blocks at the start of the episode in my patch museum in my journal world, so if you want to have another look, go back and check it out. I don't know why I'm climbing this. I just felt like getting a view of the lands, although with the fog distance I'm not sure we will get a good view. What else do we have? So cooked chicken and cooked pork chops are now a thing. Oh, well, cooked pork chops have a texture now, new texture, compared with what they had previously. Let's hop up here. Let's see. Oh, we need to eat. Let's eat up, shall we? Is it turning night already? Oh, we need to set our spawn. Oh, we need to make a hidey hole. I think we'll stay out at night for the first night. Actually, let's eat again. Cool. This is pretty epic. So there's a taiga biome with no snow. That was unique in 1.8 because after the full release came out, taiga biomes all of a sudden had snow again, and you had to wait until 1.7 before you got the taiga biomes without snow. Look at those mountains. Yeah, I'm really happy with this area. Massive plains biome over there. So cooked chicken, that was a thing. Chickens never dropped food before that. What else do we have? Ender pearls were added in this update, as were Endermen. Ender pearls didn't actually do anything, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we can collect some. Melon slices, along with melon seeds, pumpkin seeds. You can now grow pumpkins when you couldn't before. Raw chicken, obviously. Raw beef and steaks. Cows didn't drop food prior. They only dropped leather. I'm going to see if we can see an Enderman actually. Should we go into our... Oh yeah, let's change the FOV. I usually play 80, so we might as well do that. This is epic. I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying this. Let's see, what else do we have? So mobs, new mobs, cave spiders, Endermen, silverfish. Of course, we mentioned in a previous update silverfish, like the texture had been added, but not the actual silverfish. World generation has changed a lot. Abandoned mineshafts are now a thing. Am I on hard mode? Yep. Do you see any mobs? Because I certainly don't. I am a wee bit concerned. Oh look, there's one. A zombie. Brilliant. Let's see. I'll read out what biome changes there were. It says new fractal-based biome code. Added and removed some biomes while making all of them more vast than before. Now, if you remember, a few episodes ago, we found a really small plains biomes. What you wouldn't have seen is, and I edited a lot of this out of the video because it was already too long, we came across so many plains biomes that were Well, very, very, very small. But now they've made the biomes bigger. I think that was the idea. So we've got this vast plains biome that we are more used to in the current version of the game. Mountains were added, oceans were added. They're deeper and more vast than before. The floor is now made up of sand, dirt and clay. Clay is now more commonly found due to this. Interesting. Rivers now flows through and in between biomes. There's a river there, one example. That's just a massive body of water. There's another river. Could be the same one. In fact, it looks like it's the same one. Swamps were added. We just saw part of a swamp, which was cool. Ravines, strongholds, and villages were also added. So, interesting stuff. Let's take a break from reading out all the changes and fight first mob. Hey! Did he climb over the thing? Oh yeah, so hardcore PvPers have this update to thank for a change in the combat system. Also, XP was added, but I don't think it actually levels you up. It might do. I don't think it does, though. But as I said, I've not played too extensively in this update. But yeah, hardcore PvPers have this update to thank for block hitting. They've got this update to thank for being able to draw your bow back and aim. We should actually make a bow. I should have brought arrows, darn it. The AI's not changed though, the AI's just the same. Let's go and get a bow, since I forgot to make one. Oh! I just got wrecked there. It did no damage. It did absolutely no damage. Oh, look at that. That shot was just so accurate. Strafing to the left isn't a good idea. These guys, like, it looks like they aim differently. Critical hits, now a thing. Let's see if we can get another spider. Is that an Enderman? I think we found our first Enderman. I do have iron armor, so I'm not afraid yet. We've got about 3 Endermen over here. Now, I think they make zombie noises in this. Like, at one point they made zombie noises. In one of Notch's development versions, they dropped diamonds, apparently. When he first showed it off. This armor is really OP. Should we do our first Enderman fight? Whoa! There we go. Oh, and my sword broke. And there's more skeletons. Time to run away. I saw another spider there. This is actually really cool. Of course, this update wasn't without its controversies. Oh man. So I'm going to I'll read out the controversies in a bit once I keep my head and right. We'll do a bit of fighting here, fighting the Enderman. Get rid of that guy. There's like 4 Enderman, jings. Right, we'll take this guy, I reckon. Let's heal up first, so we're regenning. Oh yeah, look, they make zombie sounds. Oh, they're all 2 hits. Let's get rid of this guy. He shot instantly. I shouldn't sprint at these guys because it just knocks them back like super far. Oh no, that was close, very close. They're a 3 hit, I think. So yeah, listen to this. Endermen make zombie noises. They also burn in daytime. And we got an ender pearl. So apparently the texture's off center. It is kind of. Not vastly off center, but it is. You can just kind of notice. But yeah, it doesn't work, as you can see. But we do have an ender pearl. First ender pearl. That is interesting. Let's kill this guy. They don't teleport. They don't seem to teleport. Get out of here. Alright, let's see if we can get a bow. Yeah, the combat feels very different. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it was that underdeveloped by the time it came to beta 1.7, but it was still exactly the same. It still felt very underdeveloped. Well, before it would skip some clicks if you were clicking fast, but now it clicks as fast as you're clicking. Obviously, blocking's a big thing. That's just a pig walking about. I'm not sure about animal spawning again. Oh, I already had a crafting bench. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure about animal spawning, so I'm not going to kill any animals unless we're desperate. I'm pretty sure you still need... Yeah, you still need to use the sword in order to break crafting tables. Cool. And we got our first bow in beta 1.8. I can't believe I didn't bring one. Excellent. Wait, do we never used... Whoa! That is really bright. That is really, really, really bright. I'm not sure if you can see this. Well, I mean, if you can't see it, then something's gone wrong with the video, but it's so bright now. It's basically full bright. I don't remember the brightness setting being this bright. That's the thing. So let's try that again. So this is moody. This is what it should be like, and then this is what I play at today. Maybe I just got used to the moodiness. It just seems a lot brighter than it does in modern versions. Right, the moon is going down. The sun will be coming up soon. What I want to do is I want to find an Enderman and watch it during the daytime. I think we're going to have to maybe run and leave the area and try and load some more mobs. I'm so glad we got these 4 stacks of pork chops. They're definitely a bonus. Yeah, let's see if we can find another Enderman. I killed off all the ones in that area. Is that one over there? So yeah, sprinting is a major it's a huge game changer. And obviously it just ties in with the whole adventure update theme. Obviously it makes adventuring quicker. Don't see any. Slightly disappointing. I was wanting to see one burn up. I mean, we will have other opportunities, but I was really wanting to see one Enderman at least burn up. Is there any over here? There might be some over the other side of the water. No, this was a bad crossing point. Ouch. The armor durability... Okay, never mind, the armor durability's going down. What we're looking at here... Loads of squid, but I don't see any Enderman. We might see one burning, it might TP around, that'd be cool. Anyway, what do you think? This is the update that changed it all. I'm speaking about it quite positively because, as I said, it makes things closer to the present day, and that's maybe not a good thing. Maybe that's, well, some would see that as a bad thing. But I don't know. It's refreshing. I think that's the important thing. It does feel refreshing after what we've been using in past episodes. Right, let's... Yeah, we can't seem to find any. So we'll keep exploring. I'm going to go over and... Oh, look, here we go. We have found a village. This is what I was looking for. We're going to look out around the area. Village next to a swamp, eh? That's actually really cool. There's the clay. There's more clay around, as was mentioned. Alright, let's continue over. There's pumpkins there. Another swamp biome there. So NPC villagers didn't actually exist. I remember finding one in my short time doing 1.8 back in the day. Beta 1.8, I should say. I see a blacksmith. I wonder, do they have stuff in the chests? See, these things I don't actually know. So yeah, the library had bookcases. Yep, no chest. Oh, fascinating. Oh yeah, glass panes are a thing. I think if you break them, if you dig them, I think you get them back. Oh yep, there you go. That was pretty funny. This is actually a very expansive village. Now, this is where we're going to settle down. I don't mind settling down here because there's no villagers that are going to, you know... Well, basically, villagers aren't going to... they're not going to die. They're not going to get attacked by zombies simply because there are none. So I saw this lump of sand over here. I want to go and have a brief look. Is this a chunk border? This could be a chunk border. Oh yeah, it is a chunk border. Check it out. We never actually checked the old biomes, but I'm guessing they either stayed the same or they changed. Goes without saying, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so there's our village, our new area, is very close to a chunk border. But I could get over it. It's not a huge deal. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and find a cave. I mean, we don't particularly need any resources, but... it'd be kind of nice to... Oh no! No! That's a nightmare. Fireman James is on the rescue. Or onto the rescue. Anyway, whatever. So the problem with these trees is they don't grow back. They probably caught fire via the vines. Yeah, this tree's absolutely done. This one's already gone. Let's save the wood, I guess, because it might be useful. Here, can we get some saplings, please? I've already got one sapling, so we don't really need any more. I don't think we've seen a forest biome yet. Here, buzz off. Wonder if you can. Oh, hey, chill. There we go. There's a sapling. All right. Well, we did save the. We didn't save the tree, but we saved the sapling. That's the all important thing. Might as well pick up the mushrooms as well. Right, I guess we better find a house, pick a house, and go and live in it. Is that... yeah, that's a tag, yeah. Yeah, as I said, we've not seen a forest. Is that another swamp over there? Yeah, that looks like another swamp way in the distance. Fascinating stuff. Right. Anyway, yep, that's... so that was a forest fire, if you didn't realise. Anyway, let's... talk a bit more about what was added. We've experienced a lot already. Wait, achievements. There's a new achievement. Kill a skeleton with an arrow from 50 meters. Hey, there we go. So that's the one we haven't got yet. Combat. Hold to charge bow. Yep, we've already seen that. But I mean that's how it is even today. Critical hits, we've already seen some of those. Players can parry with a sword by holding right mouse. Hostile mobs perform attack animations. Kinda noticed that with the skeletons, they do look different. Like it looks as if they're actually holding the bow. Should we just set up in the shop? Or should we set up in another build? What's this? This could be my house. There's a flower inside, that's pretty funny. Right, let's put down our 43 chests. Just chuck a bunch of stuff in there. I would like to set my spawn here. I guess we'll wait until the next night. Ender pearls still cannot be used. We'll chuck them away. We'll take that. So we'll just leave a bunch of stuff there. I was wanting to go caving. What time of day is it? It's midday now. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go and find a cave and we'll go and explore. Let's go back across the plains, I reckon. There was actually a lot of mobs on the surface over there, which leads me to believe there may not be as many caves. However, cave systems have also changed. Okay, here we go. Mobs killed by players now drop tiny flashing experience orbs that add to the experience bar, which is obviously down at the bottom of your screen there. I don't know why I'm indicating with a mouse, because you won't be able to see my mouse. But as you can see, it doesn't actually level you up, as in it doesn't like it does level up, but it doesn't give you different number levels, if you know what I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc, etc. All right, first time caving. I don't know why I'm saying first time caving. It really isn't. It's first time caving in this new update. That's about it. Should we jump down? Should we plummet? I'm too scared. Plus, MLGs are still a wee bit funky. There we go. Brilliant. So we're going to pick up some more iron, I would assume. And this is getting good, because I did kind of need stuff in my... like, I needed gold in my old world. Plus we need more iron armor, because my stuff is currently... well, is about to die. Oh, hey, look, another Enderman. These guys are easy. So funny hearing the zombie sound. There we go. Yeah, let's try and keep an eye out on the XP bar. Oh, look at this! Look at these caves. They're just so different. And there's another Enderman. Jigs, Endermen are so common. Well, caving certainly doesn't feel as scary. That's for sure. Look, there's more Endermen. What? There's another one down here. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Right, yeah, we might as well just take this opportunity to do a spot of caving, and I will talk a bit further about the changes. So, what else do we have? creative mode. This was the first version with creative mode in it. I remember I was away somewhere, like IRL, and I can't remember, but someone had a Minecraft t-shirt on, and there was like one of the people there was like, "Oh yeah, creative mode takes the Minecraft out of Minecraft," which is true in a way, because you don't need to craft, you definitely don't need to mine. So from that point of view, you can't really argue. But creative mode was useful for people that did tutorials or that just wanted to build and all that. That's the thing though, maybe people thought that would take away from the experience of the whole game, but it really didn't. At least I don't think it did. People who want to use it can use it, but a lot of people remained with survival mode. I am also one of those people. Like, I've said this time and time again, but my building isn't great, and I feel like I would be under... Whoa! Yeah, he did no damage there. And I've got half armor bars. He did no damage with a point blank explosion. Yeah, no, I've said this before. My building isn't great, and so I'd be under even more pressure to, you know, do a better build. Oh look, yep, my experience bar went up, possibly when I killed that zombie. But it didn't, like, the numbers didn't go up. Of course, enchanting isn't a thing yet. Where was that gold? It's gold that I'm mainly after, to be quite honest with you. Ah, here we are. Alright, let's just dig it up. Whoa! I know, let's let the guy explode and we'll block. Yeah, block. Well, I mean, I wasn't that close. He was kind of in the wall a wee bit. Yeah, these caves are insane. Right. Let's pick up some more iron, I would say. And what else does it say? So, creative mode's obviously a thing. Hunger, new food system. There's the food meter. Food no longer heals directly, but indirectly. We all know that. All food except mushroom stew is now stackable. Food takes 1.6 seconds to consume. Well, what about cake? Did they think about that? Maybe it takes 1.6 seconds to completely consume a whole cake. I don't know. Hey. Brilliant. Right, so that's hunger. Sprinting. Sprinting is also a thing. New way to travel. Gives player a boost in speed. Plus you can do it for a really long time. So it's good like that. I think now minecarts are no longer the fastest way of travelling, because obviously you can do the whole sprinting on ice thing. Oh look. So I can't tell if it's a zombie or an Enderman in this version. That's what's so peculiar, so confusing about it. Hello. Sup, mate? We might as well pick up a bunch of stuff here. I would really want some diamonds, to be honest. Just to replenish my pickaxe. I'm not looking for many diamonds. I don't want full diamond. I mean, you don't really need full diamond in this day and age. Oh look, fog is now thicker and darker, deep underground, and gives off particles. Due to this, the void appears black. Ah, interesting. New Mojang logo in the splash screen. Didn't see it, but I'll take their word that it's there. What else? What else? Let's see. Changes block. Changes to blocks. Chests. 3D lock to the model. We've got farmland. No longer untils when stepped on and only now when jumped on. That's a good change in my opinion. Now you just got to be careful when you're jumping around. Jump, 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 jump around. Leaf blocks. Wait, is that just particle? Well, placed leaf blocks no longer decay. Yeah, that's the thing. I never actually tested that out back when I was in beta 1.7, but you couldn't place down leaf blocks unless it was next to wood. I don't think. Like, you had to have wood around, otherwise they would just despawn. That's part of the reason I never tested them, was because I wasn't really motivated to, you know, try them out. Looks like a few mobs made a sticky end here. We better watch out or it'll be us making a sticky end here. I heard a zombie, but my question is it a zombie or an Enderman? Hey, we got redstone. Right, what else? What other changes do we have? Mossy Cobble now has a new texture. stone pressure plates and wooden pressure plates can now be placed on fences. I'm guessing that wasn't the case before. I thought it was, but I just never tried. Well, no, like, I tried it, but then I thought it changed in 1.7, and I never tried it in 1.7, so that's what I was meaning. What else? What else do we have? That's just my catchphrase. I need to stop saying that. What else? What else? Anyway, shears can now collect grass and vines. I didn't realise they couldn't do that before. I was going to test it as well. Eating any raw food or rotten flesh has a chance to give the player food poisoning, which makes the hunger bar decrease. Okay, 3 times fast. I didn't realise it was any raw food in this version. I thought it was just, well, I assumed it was just raw chicken like it is in modern versions, but clearly that is not the case. Animals no longer despawn, which makes it possible to capture them, but you can't breed them yet. Arrows that hit a mob visually stick into the mob rather than just disappearing. Passive mobs will randomly flee if attacked by a player. I know that was a change that people didn't really like. Player to mob damage decreased by half a heart. That's probably wise because it was quite OP before. As in, I could 2-hit a chicken with my hands, so that's not really balanced in my opinion. Okay, so pigs have changed. The snout now protrudes from the head. So this was the version that added that. I did appreciate that. Skeletons now hold full-size bows. Yeah, they did look different when we were fighting them. Oh, we need more blocks. Skeletons, arrows originates from their eyes to the bow instead of above their head. Yeah, I didn't really notice that in all my time playing the game. I didn't really notice where the arrows came from, but... Well, there you go. There's the answer in writing. Zombies now drop rotten flesh instead of feathers. We knew that. We'd already seen that in the mob system. Oh yeah, look. So now you craft stuff fully like you do in the modern day. Like you don't have to spam to craft. I mean, you can still just craft it manually without holding shift, but if you hold shift and craft, it crafts everything, which is it's useful. I would say it's definitely a good change. Right, world generation firelands have been removed. So the things we checked out in episode 150, they're gone. They're no more. I mean, with all due respect, not that they were a huge feature. I mean, they were huge for Kurt's series, but apart from that, they're not like loads of players didn't like actively use them or go to them or whatever. So it's not a massive change. Removed the old terrain. I mean, my old terrain's still here, I think. Anyway. Cloud height is raised to the top of the map. That is a good change. It means that they'll no longer be in the big dig room. Clouds can no longer phase through blocks. Movement now syncs with the gamer's time. Or the game's time, sorry. That's interesting. Yeah, apologies, this is just me reeling off a bunch of changes, but it's interesting for me because I haven't read all that much about this update. As I said, I've watched videos, but I haven't read all that much. Farming changed to be less volatile. Armor bar moved to above the hearts due to the hunger bar. Okay. Oh yeah. I just realised that. Anyway. Let's place that down. Here, listen to this. Sunrise and sunset clouds changed colour due to the sunrise and sunset, making the sky cooler. So we should have seen that when we were on top of that hill last night. Oh yeah, it might be night again. We should go up and see if we can get the skeleton achievement. Let's pick up some more iron while we can. Yeah, this cave is incredible. I am really liking it. It's almost more open than modern cave systems, I feel. I don't know why, it just feels that way. It feels like they went over the top with it. Oh yeah, listen to this, right? So holding the left mouse button swings the weapon once. I was totally just digging there instead of doing what I said I was going to do. But yeah, because before it would if you held down the left mouse button, it would swing constantly. But here, it only swings once. So that's why you can get away with spam hitting now. when in the F3 screen, you can no longer see mob tags, just to point that out as well. So, that seems to be most of the major changes. I just had a brief read through the others, and there's still a few, but they're all related to like the debug screen and all that. I'm going to try and get out of here, so we can maybe get the skeleton achievement, and watch an Enderman burn up in the daytime. Although I think we might be too late. How do I get out of here? Whoa! I totally didn't see that guy there. Awesome stuff. Let's just go out here, I guess. The mobs are still 2 hits though with unenchanted swords, which is quite OP. Let's dig up, I guess. So yeah, loads and loads of changes. As I said, the community... I mean, I'm presuming people liked it overall, but there was a lot of people that didn't like it. As I said, today there are still some people that believe that Minecraft died as of this update coming out because of how vastly different it is and, you know, just the things that changed. Oh, it's raining. That's interesting. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, we need to set our spawn too. Do Endermen not like rain in this version? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, never mind, I just wasn't swimming. Well, it doesn't seem to be day or night. Where's my village? I think my village is over there. Does this rain look like it's rendering faster? It looks better. A wee bit. It looks a wee bit better. But yeah. Interesting stuff. Anyway, oh yeah, let's have a look at the pigs. They look just like ordinary pigs, but then I'm so used to modern pigs as opposed to the beta pigs. I didn't see the beta pigs because they burned up in my mob system. Yeah, so I'm going to end episode 160 here. I've gone over all the changes. Next episode I might look more into the controversies behind beta 1.8. But yeah, thank you very much for checking out this episode, folks. A new era has dawned in our Let's Play here. Be interesting to see how things develop. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you.